Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful night, evening, day. However it works, this piece of hair is currently obstructing my view of vision. Oh my goodness gracious. Hi guys, how's everyone doing? I'm gonna wait for a few people to come into chat, and then we're gonna get discussing on the schedule, everything that's gonna be going on the channel. Um, yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. I don't know what it is. As soon as I start streaming anytime, my allergies, they always act up. I don't know what it is. Oh, I forgot to post my link to Discord. Un momento, por favor. Okay. I think we're good to go there. Yes, we're good to go there. I need to get a tissue. I don't know what it is. Every single live stream I always go on, I always have nasal issues of my own. Hey, what's going on, Peter? How are you? Welcome to the stream, Huggy Hippie. I rather like that nickname actually. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Oh, how are you, dude? How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I don't know where did I put the tissues? Where did I put the tissues? Did I put them anywhere? No, that's my water bottle. Where did I put tissues? Hold on a second. I need to get tissues. Okay, I'm back. The chair has streamed enough. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. It's been one hell of a past 48 hours. I sent in my application for partner for YouTube. The first two steps are complete. My AdSense went through. I accepted the basic terms and conditions. And now all I have to do is wait for an email back from YouTube. That's basically it. That's all I have to do. And they check like thumbnails, they check like metadata, topics, titles of videos. Um, I'm somewhat nervous, but I'm also very excited because a lot of my friends are telling me that, oh, you got this, don't worry about it, you got this. I'm like, I was like a pacing mess today because when I woke up and I saw step 2 completed, I'm like, ah, I'm very, very nervous right now. I'm extraordinarily nervous. Um, what did I want? I had like a few topics I wanted to talk about tonight. It's a very impromptu short stream. There was a skit that was supposed to be going up today for Zelda, and it's a funny skit I had planned. It was something where I was like, let me just do like something kind of funny on the way Link runs because his running is just I mean no wonder the guy runs out of stamina halfway through. It's silly, it's wholesome, it's something of where like I was just going for something innocent, and then one of the B-roll pieces of footage that I got did not flow with it. It made everything feel so incredibly off when I was editing it. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna completely just redo this entire thing. So that's why that was canceled for today. I've been playing Uncharted Lost Legacy again. About time you played that. You know what? I actually forgot I had that. Not even joking. I forgot I had that entirely. Yes, I should play Lost Legacy. That might be the next one I review. Because I was playing at first I didn't play because I got burnt out from Uncharted. Because I was playing like 1, 2, 3, and 4, all of them back to back. So yeah, I actually forgot I had it for like the past couple of months, if I'm being honest. He's all shoulder when he runs. He's just it's so funny. It's so incredibly funny. I love it though. Link is just a boss whenever he runs. He puts his all into it. He is 4'5" of just pure short king energy. I love it so much. Um, okay, so I'm going to get into what I was talking about. Let me have some water because I'm rather I wouldn't say nervous. Maybe I am nervous. I don't know. I don't know. Because I've been posting videos every single day for almost a year now. I started August 1st, and it's actually rather bonkers to me. Hold on. It's rather it's not a long game, so it's a be easy review. Oh yeah, yeah, I kind of figured that. Um, it's rather bonkers to me how I started really hustling for partner last August, and I got it within a year, less than a year, like 1 week before a year. That's what I found absolutely amazing to me because I looked at it, I was seeing like looking at the metadata, looking at the analytics, and seeing, wait a second, I started uploading every single day in August of last year. That would mean it only took me a year, just under a year, to get 2,000 watch hours. That's crazy to think about because I started the entire journey to partner um, just at 2,100 watch hours. I find that absolutely nuts. It blows my mind whenever I think about it. But yeah, no, I don't know how necessarily you guys are gonna take this. Hopefully, I know my community well, so I hope you guys are just gonna be like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. But when it comes down to it, uploading every single day, give or take a few days here and there, whether it be because I just didn't want to upload or it was just stuff out of my control, um, is a lot. It's a lot, and I don't think people realize how daily uploading for a straight year can make you feel incredibly exhausted, whether or not you believe in yourself. Because I tend to push the exhaustion away. I'm just like, oh yeah, you know what? It's for work. It's something that I love to do, and it's something that I will always love to do. But regardless, it is a lot of work, like editing videos for every single day content. And that's something I used to do back when I started YouTube. Peter, I know you can attest to this because you were there during my time when I was uploading sometimes twice a day for most of the year. And it's fascinating to me because it's like I've not gotten a single bit of burnout at all whatsoever. Hey, Shiny, how are you? Welcome to the stream. This is just gonna be like a short update stream in regards to like what my schedule is going to be like after partner. I just to update you, Shiny, I did send in my application. I just have to wait. I'm like short of breath. This is how nervous I am because of how long I've been working for this. Like I've been doing this content thing for 7 years, and now I'm just like, oh my god. Hey, what's going on, King Kazma? How are you? The goat. I'm honored. I'm honored. Why did I say it like that? I'm honored. I am honored. Hey, Grace, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm literally getting short of breath right now because I'm so nervous. I gotta calm down right now. I'm like so incredibly nervous because I have even my email up just in case it happens while I'm on stream with you guys. Um, I sent in my application last night for partner. Yeah, Kazma, It's been a long year. Let's just say that from August to August, getting 2,000 watch hours in a year. That's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Oh, thank you so much, Henny. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I just seriously thank you guys. Like I want to make it completely transparent that you guys are the reason why I even got to partner. Like, yeah, I did the work. I put out the videos. Started with basically me putting that stuff out there, but if it weren't for you guys watching or contributing or, people who donate the games to review any of that, I wouldn't be where I am. So I'm seriously so incredibly humbled and grateful for everything you guys have done for me. Seriously, thank you. This is all water, and I'm gonna pee like Seabiscuit after this. Thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate that. Um, I want to make it apparent that I am cutting back 2 days off the schedule. I am going to be uploading every single day besides Saturday and Sunday after this partner thing goes through. One thing that I want to make absolutely transparent, that way there's no ifs, ands, or, booties behind it, is that my mental health comes first. So if there are new people here, or there are people who are just lurking right now, which thank you to the lurkers, you guys are awesome too. Um, I want to make it apparent that anything in here comes first. So if I say, hey, I need to take a day off, even if I had already planned a video for that day, I don't want to hear it in the comment section. Because one thing I've noticed over this past year of doing every single day uploads, why did my camera decide to do that? I have no idea. Um, okay, listen, buddy, it's just gonna track me. That's just what it's gonna do. Do you know how when a joke become? Wait, hold on a second. Do you know when a joke becomes a dad joke? I'm guessing it gives birth. I'm not sure. Um, but no, back to what I was saying before. Sorry, I got caught off my train of thought over there. Let me redo the camera because I don't want you guys seeing my fucking closet. Hold on a second. I have to redo my train of thought. Okay, hold on. Did that do anything? Did that do it? Yes, it did do a thing. Perfect. Okay, you just have to deactivate it and then turn it back on. Okay, perfect. No, that's not perfect. That's not perfect. That's not perfect. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. When it becomes a pair. Asti, I swear to everything. Why did that make me laugh? That was so stupid, but it was so good. Oh my gosh. Definitely focus on your mental for sure. We'll be here when the content. I was about to say drools. Wow. You autocorrect, and then my autocorrect autocorrected for that. Oh my gosh. No, but that's the thing. Like, I just want to make you, like, people who are new here, very aware of that. Like, yes, I have a degree in psychology, which is probably why I spend so much time on my mental, because it is incredibly important to me. It's something that I've been working on for freaking years and years to get it to where I am right now. Your mental health always comes first. No one is entitled to your time, but a lot of people sure think they are. A lot of people sure think they are. It's so strange to me how they think that if I don't answer them back in a DM or anything like that, then that means that I don't like them. That might be true, but the majority no. Like, I mostly just don't have time to message you back. Like, that's the thing. And you know what's funny about this is that, like, a lot of people, and this isn't to call anybody out, please, no drama channels, I don't want to hear it right now. But whenever I reach certain milestones, especially, hey Rocky, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Um, Especially whenever like I reach certain milestones, or when I do something like whenever I got the key for Final Fantasy 16, for example, there were people in my IRL life who were being backhanded with their compliments. And it was really apparent that the green monster was showing itself like ferociously. And I don't have time for that. Like, if my, and this isn't to be condescending at all, even though it might come off that way, if my success bothers someone, I'm happy about that. I could give two shits whether or not my success bothers someone or not. It used to. It very much used to, but not so much anymore. Um, let's see. I didn't even know see how to cry. You laugh because it's me and I'm hilarious. I mean, these are facts. These are absolute facts. Nasty. Nasty. With the ass. I'm just joking. But yeah, no, it's something of where this is kind of like a new chapter coming into my life, and there's so much content that I'm so excited to bring you guys, which leads me into one of the first topics. Besides the mental, besides everything that's going on. Hey, Cozy Faye, how are you? Wait a second, did I pronounce that correctly? Cozy Faye. Oh, wow, Cozy Faye. Faye, as in Faye, Veggie, Faye. I'm so sorry. I hate trying to pronounce names because my mouth will make it into like this weird vowel. It doesn't work half the time. I'm gonna call you Cozy. Oh my gosh, Cozy Faye, Cozy, Cozy, Cozy subscriber, Cozy person, Cozy lovely. Um, but yeah, it's one of those strange things that's I don't know. I'm just here existing. People always hate, but they hate even more when you succeed, which is strange. It's strange. It's so strange. But can you handle two of me? One of you is my moderator, and another one is just a doppelganger. I don't know what this other Asti is. I don't know what he's doing right now, his mission, his goal. It's alright, I'm the same way. Feggy. Oh, that's adorable. I love that name so much. So, Cozy Feggy. Oh, that's so cute. Hey, what's going on, Red Dragon? Welcome to the stream. How are you? English is hard. English is it's so weird because I somewhat sort of speak three languages. Not fluently by any means. English, I don't know why I'm not even freaking fluent in that one. But I have Spanglish that like intermingles itself within that. Same with Korean. So it's strange. It's strange. Like that's why sometimes you'll hear me randomly speak Korean or Spanish or even French in my videos because I didn't grow up with Korean. I grew up with Spanish and French and a little bit of Hebrew. But yeah, I learned Korean starting in 2018. I'm not fluent by any means. I still struggle with it on the daily. Let's see. To make you snort. That's like literally a lot of my moderators, they try to make me snort. And again, the camera. Listen, I love it whenever you track me, camera, but right now, I need to get into these topics. I get on so many tangents. Okay, so let me adjust this camera one more time, and then we'll get into the bulk of the update. 1 second, you guys. Deactivate, and then activate. Okay. Cool beans. There we go. Okay. I'm doing good. How are you? Love your Halo playthrough, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm doing really well. I'm kind of nervous. I was pacing around my house all day today because I sent in my application for partner for YouTube, and I'm I'm a mess. Are you a polyglot? I wouldn't necessarily call it a polyglot because I'm not fluent in the other languages. I know bits and pieces of them. So like perfect example. When I was younger, my mom would always say to me "mettre tes places," which is set the table in French. That's the only way I know how to say "set the table." Only way I knew how to say it. For I think up until I was like 13. The only like whenever I heard it in English for the first time was at a friend's house when I was a kid. And I said, "Oh, mettre tes places." And she was like, the mother was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Mettre tes places." She said, "We have to set the table." I didn't know those two were the same thing when I was younger. So I asked my mom about it when I went home, and she's like, "Yeah, that's the English way to say set the table, and the French way to say it is mettre tes places." Or, what was another one? Pantuflas. Pantuflas is a Spanish word for slippers or flip flops. So I didn't know the English way to say that until I was 15. I'll be getting motion sickness if it doesn't calm down. Sorry about that. Let's see. That's true. First of your playthroughs I've seen, but I love the Halo, so I had to see what you thought. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, no, I'm planning on playing Halo 2 at some point on the channel. All the Halo games I'll be playing on the channel, so I'm pretty excited about that. Some people will spend the time they could have been working for their success hating that you are more successful than them. Does it make sense? Yeah, it does make sense what you're saying. It doesn't make sense that they're doing it. I can speak English, Spanish, and Portuguese. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. I like that. So, you guys, we're gonna finally get into the bulk of what I wanted this conversation to be because um I have to refilm 2 videos. That was not the plan. I have my Final Fantasy videos that are already all filmed for this week, as you saw from yesterday. But, excuse me, but there are videos that I'm going to be filming for when I am taking the weekend off for partner celebration. Um, for Saturday's video, that's going to be the partner celebration video and stream. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about those. I filmed that partner celebration video earlier in the earlier in the month. I would say the middle of the month. So that's all ready to go. Um, Flip flops are called thongs in Australia. Really, I did not know that. That's actually interesting. Spanish is my native language because I'm from Colombia. Let's see, but I mainly speak English because I live in the US and have recently learned Portuguese to talk to my aunt who lives in Brazil. That's really awesome. I like that. That's really awesome. Yeah, I tried to um speak in Spanish to my dad at one point, and my pronunciation was so off on so on so much of it. Oh my god. I went over and I tried to like do a Spanish accent more because whenever I hear my dad do it, I'm just like, okay, I'm more inclined to like have that accent and everything. But then if I just try it out of the blue without hearing him first, it sounds so off. It sounds so off because I have like this weird mixture of sounding New York and Spanish, and it's really strange. So, but yeah, no. Whenever it comes to playthroughs, I love watching you mess up in your playthrough. Sometimes it's funny. That's how I would mess up, even if I wasn't on camera. That's the thing. Like there was one person. It was a comment I deleted like a while ago, and they were like, "Why are you just messing up for views?" And I thought about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna respond to this, so I just deleted the comment because I don't need that negativity, you know. Um, but it makes it so funny because it's like, what if that were actually the case? What if people actually messed up just for views? Like that's wild to me, honestly. That's absolutely wild that people think that they're just doing that for views. It's okay, let them be. It's like, really? Really? I find that funny though. I don't know about you guys, but I find that funny. Um, Excuse me, you guys, just give me 1 second. I need to get my inhaler. I don't know why my asthma is acting up. Just give me one moment. All right. Sorry about that, you guys. If I messed up for a billion views, I would have billions of subs, but to be fair, if I want to lose just for views, why not? Just throw the champion in Overwatch for all the views, Carol, okay? Oh man, but yeah, no, to get into things, I keep going on tangents. You guys keep getting me on this damn tangents, okay? So to go into things, over the weekends there's not gonna be videos. Reason being is that I learned something incredibly valuable while I was doing daily uploads across the span of a year. While I did not initially get burnt out, the time that I did take off over this past week, I had everything pre recorded for last week up until yesterday because I realized, you know what, I want to be able to pre record stuff, but I don't want it to be like, I don't know, I didn't have time to do like 2 weeks worth of content, even though I have like sprinkled in content that's already pre-recorded and everything. It's weird and convoluted, and I'll get into it at some point. Um, I'm just gonna let it motion track. It's fine at this point. But whenever I thought about it, I was like, wow, this week away, I was able to read. I actually, like, when I got up in the morning, was it on Saturday morning? I got up at like 8 o'clock, and I I just made coffee. I did a facial and I colored. Like, I have a Witcher 3 coloring book, right? And I was listening to Pretty Little Liars. And I spent like an hour doing self-care and I didn't feel bad about it. Like, this was revolutionary to me. And I know that my other content creator friends will um will associate with this, because whenever I hear about people feeling bad for taking time off in the creator space, it makes me feel really sad, because it's like, on one hand, we shouldn't feel bad about taking time off because of the amount of work that we put into our content. But at the same time, a lot of us don't get really paid a lot of the time for the content that we do, unless we have a Patreon or we get donos or anything like that. In my case, I'm going to be extremely transparent with you guys. I make $21 a month on Patreon. So, yeah, other than that, like, I have clients here and there that are freelance, but for the most part, it's slim pickings. That's why this partnership means a lot, because not only will I start to have channel memberships, but I'll be able to get, ad revenue. I'll be able to do, have people give thanks or whatever it is that they want to do. Nothing is ever forced. I don't want you guys to ever think that you guys have to give, when in reality you don't have to. But it's a possibility now. And I think that that's so incredibly cool that I've been given this just incredible opportunity to do what I love, possibly full time. And that's the thing, it's already been full time for the past 7 years while I've been helping to take care of my dad, but now it can be even more so. And I think that that's one of the most valuable things I learned over this week that I was taking off, was that my life and my existence mean more to me than content. Content will always mean the world to me. It's one of the reasons how I healed myself and how I healed trauma and how I healed a lot of what was going on up here. But in the long run, it's not what is the most important to me. And the most important to me is writing, is being able to be with my family while I still have them. The content will always be there, the people in my life won't. So that's one thing that I think a lot of us have to keep in mind whenever we're doing content and whenever we are um, learning about ourselves and understanding ourselves. Hey, good night, Rocky. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Let's see. If you think about it, people who do a lot of random ass reviews, and if it works, it works. That's true. That's very, very true. Chat broke on me. Also, I love your channel name because you look very huggable. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Will we be able to do the super chat things on here? Yes, you will. And just to clarify, it's not the Partner Light program at all. Like, apparently they just skipped over that entire thing. I'm gonna be getting like the actual, like, legit partnership program. And it's strange because I never got an email from YouTube about the Partner Light program at all. Like, there was no change to my YouTube, no change to anything. Like, I literally just, I got informed that I hit 4,015 watch hours. And that was basically it. So I wonder why that was. I just wish YouTube had a mod interface like Twitch. That's one thing I think would be beneficial. I really do, because if they had a mod interface like Twitch, there are so many there's so much room for activities with that, you know? Um but yeah, I mean, that's the main reason why I'm gonna be, taking weekends off whenever the partnership actually goes through, because I feel like, you know what, posting videos every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that should be enough content. I feel like for to last a lot of you guys. Posting Saturday and Sunday is fun because I get to see an audience that I normally wouldn't get to see otherwise. But during the week, I feel like I should set that boundary of when I can, like, turn off the work mind and go into like relaxation mode for a bit. The other thing I want to update you guys on is that starting August 1st, you guys will be getting more Soulsborne Academy episodes, and that is going to primarily consist of me taking you guys through Bloodborne at the same time with me going through and trying to platinum it, because, like I said earlier this month, My goal with Soulsborne Academy is to show you guys each boss in the game and how to beat it successfully, and show you guys kind of like a method on parrying, on how to get everything situated that way you don't feel as stuck with some of the bosses. So, let's see. I mean, hell, I could take a page from your book. I rarely give myself a break, but I can do my day job in my sleep. That's the thing. Like, we have to give ourselves room to breathe, or else, you know, giving yourself room to breathe is everything. Because if you don't do that, then your brain is just like unnecessarily focusing on all the little things that really aren't needed. So that's the way at least I look at it. Let's see what else. Okay, also after partner, I'm going to take a small break from the playthroughs. It's only going to be like probably a week. I'm taking off from the playthroughs because I was doing playthroughs like back to back to back. Like I did 3 playthroughs at once right before I did Final Fantasy 16, and then I was doing 2 playthroughs at once with Halo and Hitman, and that was exhausting. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was really fun, but it was really exhausting a lot of the time. And with this, with Final Fantasy 16, as much as I am loving the game, I'm so in love with this game. I want to be able to just not do a game playthrough for like a week or so or anything like that, because one thing that I don't know if a lot of you guys understand is how much time it takes to edit a playthrough for YouTube. Whether it's an hours long footage that's going up or it's 30 minutes, it still takes a lot of time because there was such choppiness with my video that I uploaded yesterday because I was sneezing, I was being called, I was doing other things while I was doing that playthrough, so it looked pretty choppy. So I apologize for that. Um, let's see. I'm technically doing my day job while watching you. Oh, okay. That's really actually really sweet. Thank you. That's really awesome. But also, I don't want to get you fired. I tried to play Bloodborne again the other day. I just can't get used to it. Well, let me ask you this. What is it that you can't get used to? Is it the controls? Is it the way the enemies move? Maybe I can help you with that. Because that would be something actually interesting. Maybe I can turn the problem that you're having with the game into a topic for, Soulsborne Academy. That might be actually pretty cool, pretty gnarly there. What's your favorite video game character? Let's see. Artorias. Artorias. Wonderful character. I love it. One of my favorites. I have other favorites, but that's the first one that came to mind, honestly. Like when I played Dark Souls Remastered, that was like a turning point for me in gaming. Oh my gosh. So, but what else do I want to say? The next playthrough. I'm trying to think. I think if I want to tell you guys the next playthrough because I really do, but also I don't want to want to spoil stuff. Let's see. To be fair, I work from home, so people can't see anything I'm doing. Kappa. That's fire. I had a hard time getting into Bloodborne too. Well, let me know what your guys' issue is with, possibly getting into Bloodborne, anything like that. I told you what I do, right? Yeah, to a degree. You didn't go in depth on it, but I know that, and to correct me if I'm wrong because my memory is absolute shit. Community, I can't talk. Community management. If I'm wrong, just tell me right now. That way I don't get embarrassed. um, let's see the controls. I just find the way it plays kind of slow and janky. I'd probably get used to it eventually if I committed to it. That is the first time I'm hearing that. I'm not sure exactly if I can help with that because for me it's very fast paced. That's so interesting. Wait a second, you find it slow and that is interesting. So okay, it's probably because it was done in 2015. That's probably That's probably why. Quality assurance on Rocket League. See, I told you I would be embarrassment. I'm sorry. I should have. You see, I know that you probably told me, and then I most likely forgot. Sorry about that. Um, I need to be a better friend. Let's see. I found Jedi Outcast almost too hard, so don't think I could do a Souls game. See, it's very interesting to me whenever people compare difficulty. I'm not saying this is what you're doing, by the way, so don't think so. Whenever I hear like comparisons of like difficulties and stuff like that, a Souls game is kind of like when you play it, it needs you to play it by its rules. With other games, you can find loopholes around those rules to play how you want to play. With a Souls game, can't do that. Let's see. I think part of it was the aesthetic and the pacing of the combat. I tried it way before I played Elden Ring and Sekiro. Interesting. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Kitty? How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm heartbroken. Time to go hurl myself off the peaks of Everest. Kiku? Kaka? Kiku? Kiku? Ki. Either I'm really old or I just don't know what that means. What's a kiku? A kaku? What's a kaku? What's a kiku? If this is just embarrassing right now, please feel free to clip it. I don't know. Whatever it's called now. I don't know what it's called. Like clip it on Twitch. What are the clips called when you clip something on Twitch? Clip it, frame it, distribute. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm old. Do you mean Fallen Order or the new one, Jedi Survivor? Excuse me, Fallen Order. I think it was going back to your other comments. Hold on one second. Yeah, I think it was Fallen Order. Remnant 2 came out. Looks like your kind of game. Yeah, I still need to play. I think I have Remnant 1. Do I have Remnant 1? I have Remnant 1. So I have to get into the first game before I get into the second one. You've never seen the Kiku guy? I've never seen it. No. Okay, I'm sending you something. Okay, Kiku guy with the funny laugh and meme face? What? Okay, Asti, thank you. I love Sekiro, although some folks will consider that a rhythm game almost. It technically is. It's kind of like a ballet with um with your controls to an extent, and that's why I love it so much. Oh, you meant Fallen Order. Okay, sorry about that. Jedi Outcast is an old school LucasArts game. Okay, I confused the two because I haven't played those before, so I appreciate the correction. Send it to me on Discord. Hold on one second. Oh, that one. That's the Kiku guy. Okay, I had no idea about that. I recognize the face from the Maymays. Interesting. Okay, man, I am. Listen, I'm only 30 years old. Okay, shut up. So, okay, I am going to tell you guys the next game that's going to be on the channel. I'm not going to be doing a double gameplay because I don't want to get burnt out at all. Like, I'm not burnt out, but it's going towards that direction, and I don't want it to go towards that direction. The next game that's going to be on the channel after Final Fantasy 16 is going to be, drumroll please, patter 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 patter, Fallout 4. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Yeah, Outcast is the one that gives me a bad motion sickness. Oh, I don't think I'll like it either then because I get really bad motion sickness with some things. I got motion sickness whenever it was like the high points when you play as Abby in The Last of Us Part 2. I got such bad motion sickness from that. And I got motion sickness from Dead Space remake. That was bad. That was really bad. I had to stop a few times while I was playing. It was not fun. Like it was only during the anti-gravity parts. That was the part that gave me such bad like I had stomach aches from that section. It was not good at all whatsoever. He apparently died recently, but yes, you've now been educated on the pop culture kappa. Okay, good to know. Good to know. This old dog can apparently learn new tricks. So it's so funny to me because it's like whenever I look at games and I look at how they make me feel like head wise, I'm very sensitive to vertigo and motion sickness. So that's why I don't think I can will ever enjoy VR. Like I want to try it at least once, but that's why I've never gotten any of the VR like, the Quest or the PlayStation VR. Too afraid of the motion sickness I'll get. I've still never finished Fallout 4. Maybe you can inspire me to complete it. I know I started it on stream. That's when my stalker was in the chat, and he was like, "You have to do it this way. You gotta do it that way. You gotta do it this way. You're terrible at this game." And I just stopped. I was like, "This is just getting boring. I'm gonna stop right now." So yeah, I ended up stopping the game, but I plan on doing a full playthrough after Final Fantasy 16. Um, old. You remember I'm turning 40 in December, right? I remember, but everything in my body cricks, so hashtag old. Do you watch other gaming YouTubers? Who are your other favorites? I do actually. I watch Markiplier. I watch Jacksepticeye because he and I have a mutual love of Bloodborne, so that's probably one of the main reasons why I love him. Let's see. I also watch I Has Cupquake. Who else do I watch? Who else do I watch? I watch Cozy Steph. Cozy Steph is a really good content creator. I think who else? Oh my gosh. Miss Bubbles. I watch her stuff. I watch Emilition and Whitney, which they're just amazing content creators, absolutely incredible in the field. Um, my gosh, there's another one that I watch also Fighting Cowboy, and I watch I'm Zeus Here's Toast. Petition for you to play Jedi Fallen Order and decide whether it can be considered Souls Light or Souls adjacent or Souls obtuse. That joke? Okay. I actually, where is it? Hold on. I just recently got it too. Um, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Ignore the case. Just ignore it. I really need to get another one that has the correct case on it because they had the CD, but they just didn't have the case for it, which strange. I don't know why. Um, but yes, I have it. I'm actually planning on doing a review on it. I got to play the Fallout games. I bounced off of 1 and 3, but I really need to sit down and play them. 3 I thought was absolutely abhorrent. 4 I didn't play much of. Gonna finish that. Fallout New Vegas is my favorite one. That's the best one out of everything. Boo GameStop. Some of their stuff is good. I can't lie, you know? Well, the dark side probably has Dark Soul. And they probably have really good chocolate chip cookies too. If they have one in the store, they'll usually swap it with the issue. Yep, and also recently from GameStop, I actually left there with the cases. They forgot to put the games inside the case. And I remember coming home and I'm just like, "Oh, I'm going to get started on these so I can start the notes for the article." I open up. You guys should have seen the look on my face when I open up the case and there's no game inside. And I go back to them and it took like a couple of hours for them to get everything sorted because I got this it was just it was a whole mess. I got it in like the city and then I went back from the city and they didn't have one in the store close to my location and I'm like, "My god. My god." I bought a Vita game and it was only until after I brought it that I realized a reprinted cover. Oh my god. This is what dreams are made of. Man. Also, who remembers Lizzie McGuire, huh? My gosh. But yeah, it was actually pretty sad because I went there and I got 2 games at a time. I think it was my god. No, it was this one. They didn't even have the package for it. This is one of the ones that they forgot. They had the case that time, but they didn't have the package for it. And I was like, why can't you just put this game? It was Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. And I was like, why can't you just put this inside the case that I already have? And they're like, oh, because that's a display case. Make it make sense, please. What was the other one that I got? LA Noir. So yeah, it was an HQ print, but it had small tag on the top. Oh gosh, that's almost what happened with this one. I got this one at a pawn shop, and hold on a second. Yeah, I got this one at a pawn shop and I made the correction and I was just like, no, I need the original case and print on it and everything like that. I don't even own a PSP. That's how much I wanted this game. I don't even own a PSP, but I needed it because it was the last copy that he said was gonna have at all in the store for the foreseeable future. And it was $60 to get this. Just to put that out there. Hold on one second. Was it a cheaper one without the case? I believe when I got the Ezio collection, it was, I want to say at least $20 because it was a used. It was a used one. It was a used copy. I believe. Don't quote me on that. My memory is shit. um, let me check my email again really quickly because that's just me. Um, okay, nothing yet. I get heart palpitations every time I look at my email. Oh my goodness. It's so frustrating too because it's like it says, "Oh, it can take up to 2 to 3 months to send you a decision on whether or not you may partner." I'm like, "Girl, I don't need I don't want you to take that time, please. Okay, I already have things planned. I have things in motion right now. Please don't take that long." If you ever return within 7 days or trade and they don't care about the cases, it doesn't affect the value. Then why are they telling me it's only for display? That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Doesn't make any sense. It do- it just doesn't. But that's the thing. Like I think we were all getting into like a conversation and everything at the GameStop that I went to uh during the time that they were supposed to put the discs inside the case. And one of the people from there recognized me and they were like, "You're the girl that does the reviews on YouTube for gaming." I'm like, "That's me." That's me. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Other than the not being the CDs in the case, that was pretty cool. Let's see. If you know, I already read that. When I was gaming on a budget, I would buy game discs only on eBay. Oh, I remember those days. I remember those days. My gosh, because GameStop. Yeah, I either will get my games on Amazon, GameStop very seldom, or Best Buy if they have it there. If they don't have it there, then see my plan of attack whenever I go out to get physical copies is my first go to place is Best Buy, right? And then if they don't have it there, if I'm on the hunt and they don't have it, then I default and go to GameStop. If they then do not have it at GameStop, then I default and go to Amazon, where it's like, okay, at least I know I'll get this in 2 days. So it's a miracle they stayed in business this long. With everything that has been going on with GameStop, I'm surprised that they haven't rebranded entirely. Like, my gosh. You should ask for a creator's discount. Oh my god. Imagine though. Imagine me walking in and just being like, hold on a second. Hi, my name is Huggable Hipster. I heard you have the secret creator's discounts. If that ever actually happened, I would piss myself. Oh my god, that would be too funny. That would be great. Oh my god, that would be like me going in filming and being like, I heard you have the creator's discount. Can I have it? I heard you have some platypuses over there too. Is there a Target in your area? Yeah, there is. There is. I love Target. Target is like my second home. It's everything to me. Another person was asking me if I would ever consider doing vlogging again. The way of how unsafe the world is right now, I don't think I would ever do it again. When I go for the celebration stuff, I'm gonna be posting stories to my Instagram. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's Huggable Hipster Gaming to see stories. Um, they'll sign you up for a rewards program. You know what? I need to see what that actually is because that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Game in the UK, GameStop is now mostly a toy shop with a couple of shelves for games. Oh, the mighty have fallen. I love Target, especially since they have like a Starbucks at Target. I can just get my caffeine and just peruse the aisles. Just peruse. What do you use more? The Eeks? Why was I about to pronounce it Xbox? I pronounce it the Xbox. My mind is in so many different places right now, you guys. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't right now. What do I use more? Xbox or PS5? PS5. I love the Xbox, I do, but I use my PS5 way more. The controller is way better than the one on Xbox. It really is. And one thing that I'm going to be brutally honest, because if we're gonna open this can of worms, it's gonna be done in the correct way. So when I compare controllers, because they're made by two separate companies, obviously, Sony and Microsoft, there is one big thing that stands out to me is the motion and the vibration of the controller. The Xbox is very poor at the vibrational sensation of the DualSense. In some cases, it's very well done. In most cases, it is awful. Reason being, when I played Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song, and I looked for this, so for anybody saying that you just gotta do this or maybe do that, no, I looked up all the options already. There's no way to fix this currently, unless I can go into the options in the Xbox settings directly and fix it. Then right now there's no fix for it. The way the controller shook during certain scenes in the game shook so violently I had to put it over my bed. I could not hold on to it. It gave me motion sickness. I could not do it. But whenever you have like a shaking on the PS5 controller, it's a lot more discreet and it feels more realistic. Like whatever your character is like pulling back an arrow for, for a bow and arrow, it feels a lot more realistic. The toggle on it feels a lot better. But whenever it's on the Xbox, it's too violently shaky. And I can't hold on to the controller. So, yeah, PS5. Absolutely. But we have CEX, which is all used stuff and prices are okay. I like that. That's kind of like pawn shop slash game store, which is pretty cool. You should test that new pizza smelling controller. No, no, I like the concept behind it because Ninja Turtles, incredible. What is it? Oh gosh, what was his name? Dante? I think it was Dante. Whoever it was who had the purple mask and everything like that. He was my favorite. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I just never was really fond of like the scratch and sniff and the things that smell like other things. What happens after a year of using that? What happens after a year? Your pizza controller is used. Does it smell like pizza or does it smell like socks? I want to know, okay? Okay, leaving Wi Fi. Have a good night. Okay, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate you. Donatello. Yep, I had forgotten his name. He was my favorite Ninja Turtle. Growing up, I used to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all the time. All the time. Head step away if you feed the cat. I want to say that I really love your stream and your channel. You're an awesome gamer. I would like to ask you, what's your number one favorite game? Bloodborne. Hands down, Bloodborne. And I appreciate that. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. What aroma would you want a controller? Nothing. No, I have allergies. I there is no scent I want coating my controller at all. That new car smell. Hey, what's going on, Ty? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well. I'm very nervous. I'm on the lookout for that partner email. I'm very nervous. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice right now. I'm nervous. Oh my god, I have my water right next to me. I said at the beginning of the stream I'm gonna be peeing like Seabiscuit after this. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Asti. I didn't know you were streaming and my D&D, my notifications. How are you, Josie? How are you? It's good to see you. Let's see. Pine scent would be good. A pine scent anything is fantastic. If it's on a controller and let's say there's a frustrating puzzle or something, you just take a whiff of that pine smell and all your anxiety just evaporates. Or you could have um, turkey bacon. Turkey bacon might be a good smell. But then again, there's that chance of just smelling like moldy socks by the end of the year. Surprised to be sure. Hey, what's going on, boy wonder? How are you? Welcome to the stream, dude. You know what the thing is that like when it comes to scented things, the only thing I want scented is my car. That's it. If you go back to Returnal, will you do any vids on it? I did a full playthrough for the game, so I might platinum it after I finish platinuming Bloodborne. I want to see if there are any other bosses that I could do because you can repeat bosses in the game. I want to be able to finish the DLC, the Ascension DLC for that. I think it'll give a lot more depth to the story and things that are happening within the game. So yeah, I think I might do some streams in the future of doing Returnal Ascension. It'll be pretty cool. What's so special about bacon from a turkey? I actually don't like bacon at all, so that's why I like turkey bacon a lot better. It tastes better, and I know that me saying that is gonna open a can of worms. Thinking about getting those DLC trophies and trying out the co-op before Spider-Man 2. Ooh, I'm so excited for Spider-Man 2. You guys really enjoyed that video, by the way. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that video was so popular with you guys. I really appreciate it. Hey, what's going on, gamer? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because one of the things that I'm going to be planning is probably a live stream every week. That way, since they fixed, thank goodness, they fixed all the stuff with the live stream. That way, it doesn't like go wonky with the algorithm and everything like that. Excuse me. No, I'm probably gonna sneeze. Okay, no, I'm not gonna sneeze. So I want to be able to do more live streams. I want to be able to like the games that I have completed and that I have reviewed. I want to be able to go back and do some fun live streams with those. Especially The Witcher and doing different side quests for those Cyberpunk 2077, which I will be doing a review for Phantom Liberty. You guys can count on that. I'll let it slide. People are allowed to be wrong about bacon. I don't know what it is. I just never. I shouldn't say that. I take that back. There was a point in which I liked bacon when I was younger, but after I got out of college, I was like, oh, I can't stand bacon. Battling mental health struggles, but trying to stay positive. Hopefully, all is well with you. I hope you're taking some time for yourself, and that you, as cheesy and cliche as it sounds, I hope that you're taking deep and thoughtful breaths and just being one with yourself for a little bit, doing things that you really enjoy. So many, yeah, there's so many games. I have to prioritize which games and side quests I'm going to stream because there's just so many. I have to like make a list for the month and see where I'm gonna go with certain things. Because right now my goal after partner is this is when the real work starts. Like this is I already have a tab up on my what is it on my analytics page that is titled earnings. So right now, this is when the real work starts. This is when everything I have to be even more consistent because the goal that I have after this, the long term goal is 100,000 subscribers. The short term goal is 5K. We're getting very close to 4K right now, actually. I think we're only 300 some people away from 4K subscribers. I look forward to more live streams. This is my first one in a minute. It's so nice to meet you. I hope you make it to future streams. That is really nice of you to say. That's really kind. Thank you so much. And you know what? There are going to probably be weekly streams in the time frame of me taking technically Saturdays and Sundays off. I might make one of those weekend days a live stream day, so where it's not being like posting actual content and everything like that. But instead it'll be just a live stream. There's going to be schedules of this stuff and everything like that. That way you guys aren't confused or lost or wondering what's going on with the content and everything. But I'm just so excited because there's so much content I've planned and there's so many different things I want to do. But yeah, in terms of long term goals, now is the work that we have to do for 100,000 subscribers. And I'm very excited about that. Um, and, short term, like I said, 5,000 subscribers, and that's not out of reach. I used to think, oh my God, I'll never get it to like 1,000. But now we're almost to 4. And I think that that's so cool, you know? One question, any new music coming out soon? So, the music that is going to be coming out, we are going into the studio on the 30th. So, all of the new music that is going to be released, it won't be released probably until September or October because it takes a while to record and produce and edit a lot of it. There's going to be a cover and that's going to be up on my second channel. But I don't know when that's going to be out. I can't give like a definite date on that just yet. You're welcome. I love people like you. You're so cool. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Whenever I'm given compliments, I just shrink down. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. I need to take more of my agua. But yeah, we're working on stuff with the EP currently, and I have my first meeting with both of my producers on the 30th because we're going to be talking about the feel of the album, how we want the EP to go, how we want everything to be done aesthetically and everything like that. Yeah, October. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for an October release. There's only going to be 3 songs on the EP, so that sounds manageable. But the way the music industry goes, I'm not really sure like what recording times are right now. I did like 5 years ago when I was more so in the industry, but I've been out of the music industry for 7 years now, so I have no clue how long it would take now. I need to get consistent about videos. I've been at it for like 5 years and I still haven't hit the 1K mark. You'll get there. Being consistent is the brunt of the work, you know? And I will say this and I mean this with all love. If you're passionate about it and it's something that you want to do, you're going to find a way to do it regardless. But that's mostly my fault for lack of videos. Don't ever be too hard on yourself. You do it at your own pace. Just know that your passion will speak volumes for everything. And if you can only do live streams, make a live stream channel, you know? I love your psychological game, and they're always so well done. Any more character games or thinking? Excuse me, I misread that. Hold on one second. I love your psychological gaming. They are always so well done. Any more characters or games are thinking of doing? Okay, so I'm going to be doing a psychologically gaming on Clive whenever I finish Final Fantasy 16. I'm going to be doing a psychologically gaming on Fallout, the character of Pit-Boy. There's going to be one on that. And there's a few more that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be having a poll up on my Patreon. And if you guys, if the link is available, since it's a live stream, I'm not sure, but on any other of my videos, I have my Patreon link. And for those of you who want to sign up, every tier you get the exact same thing. I changed so much with my Patreon stuff because I felt bad. You know, I didn't want the $20 tier getting something that the $1 tier wasn't. So depending on what amount you donate or you pay, you get the exact same thing as the $1 tier does and the $20 tier does. So let's say, for example, I post an article, every single tier gets that. You know, so I wanted to make it equal for everyone. That way, everyone, whether you're paying $1 or $20, you're getting the same thing. You know, it's just about what you want to put forward to support what I do. So, hey, what's going on, Danny? Welcome to the stream. How are you? I don't know why I just did that. But yeah, it's one of those things that we're like I hate pushing my Patreon a lot of the time because I feel like it's cringe, but I know I have to in order to make money to support what I do to get games to review for you guys. Unless they're sent to me, obviously. But yeah, that's why I do it. Let's see. Okay, so we're already an hour that I've been streaming. I have to record tomorrow's video actually. I have the Final Fantasy videos recorded for. Where's the schedule at? Where'd it go? Okay, so tomorrow and Thursday. Actually, I already have those videos recorded. Never mind. Tomorrow and Thursday, they're all done. There's gonna be a double upload. I'm thinking on Thursday for Vampire the Masquerade discussion, and then Final Fantasy because I've been meaning to get into this topic of Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the one that came out in the late 90s, for so long. After I reviewed that game, it became one of my favorites, even though I couldn't finish it. I got almost down to the final part of the game, and the entire thing just went so incredibly buggy. I just wish that there was a remake of that game. Oh my gosh. I wish there was a remake of Final Fantasy 16 because it's so good. It is so incredibly done. What percent complete would you say you are with Final Fantasy 16? Uh I would say I'm about almost 60% done with the game because I did some pre-recordings that haven't come out yet and are in the folder ready to edit. So I would say, yeah, almost 60% done of the game because it's coming in like more than halfway through. So the game is a long one. It is. And I'm on, let's see, you guys have already 11 parts. I have almost 15 that are recorded. 15, well, give or take up to part 15 recorded. So, yeah, I'm really excited about how this how you guys are going to take the story because there are a few twists and turns I'm very excited about. Let's see. Any that I missed? No. But yeah, no, this game is absolutely phenomenal. I cannot wait to do the review for Final Fantasy 16. Oh, and I almost forgot. There are three other reviews that are coming out before I bring in the new cycle of game reviews that I'm doing. The other one was a game that was sent to me called After Us. Another one I got on my own, I bought with my own money, Death's Door. Another one that I bought with my own money, We Happy Few. We Happy Few is incredible so far. Absolutely incredible. It has so much psychology in it. So wonderful. After Us is basically it just I don't want to spoil any of the story until you guys see the review. But it's really well done. It's a very well done platforming game, and it's so beautiful. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Death's Door. I have to start Death's Door. I have not started it yet, but I have both a PC and PS5 version. That way, I can do some comparisons tech wise. I got the platinum over the weekend, but taking a little break before starting Jedi Survivor. Oh, congratulations on getting the platinum for that. That's awesome. What makeup have I been using recently? So I appreciate you asking that because not too many people ask about my makeup, and I pride myself a little bit on my makeup routine. So for the face, for the base, it's Anastasia Beverly Hills. For the lips, it's Revlon lip liner, Anastasia Beverly Hills. The eyeshadow is Morphe. For the blush, it's MAC Cosmetics, and for the concealer is Elf. So yeah, I I love makeup. I originally did makeup on my gaming channel. Those videos are gone. You can't find them anymore. Nah, 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 nah. And I remember originally, what was it? Uploading those to try to do makeup looks based on video games. And an interesting concept, right? But other people have already done it, and I wanted to be original, so I ended up like not doing that anymore. But yeah, I love makeup. It's so much fun to play and utilize with and everything like that. It's something of where like I've always been into makeup ever since I was a kid. I I thought that when I was in college I'm just gonna be a makeup artist because it's so fun to be able to do special effects. I every Halloween I used to up until I would say about 2018, I used to do special effects Halloween looks and everything, which they're shared to my Instagram. I remember sharing them on Twitter and everything. I did like these porcelain doll looks on my face. Um, I used to do skeleton looks on my face and everything like that. It was pretty interesting to say the least. I've since stopped doing that because I've just gotten so busy. I haven't had time to really do that. Oh, and the highlighter um, that I'm using is Wet and Wild. Forgot to mention that. So yeah. Oh man. At this point, I'm just nervous because you know what? Let me just check my email again. Is it there? Is it there? No, it's not there. I swear, if I get this email when I am in bed, I'll throw a fit. I honestly, it will come when I least expect it, and it'll be so weird for me because I'm just like, I'm about to go to sleep, ma'am. Why are you sending this email to me now? Okay, you know what? I don't care if I do get it at when I'm about to go to sleep. I'm still posting it anyway. I'm pinning that to my Twitter. I am pinning that to my Twitter. Oh my god. Mac is always a go-to as well. Oh, okay. So I just recently got back into, excuse me, wearing MAC Cosmetics and their blood. Actually, you know what? I might as well get it from my thing. It's following me. It's following. Hey guys, what's going on? It's following me. Let's see. Okay. Hey, how are you, Devin? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. Waiting for that email for partner per usual. 3 a.m. stream update. Like, pretty much. I don't care how late it is. So this is the blush that I'll use. You know, if anyone's interested in this, Josie, if you want to know which one this is, since you asked before, this is the shade Mocha. It's a powder brush from MAC, and it's that shade. It's the one I'm currently wearing right now. It's a very light on the skin. You don't need a little goes a long way with this stuff. And this is one of my favorite shades from MAC Cosmetics for the lipstick. It's called Whirl. I want to get into a lipstick from theirs, but yeah. Oh my god, I'm putting my hand behind it. I'm such a guru. It's a really great shade. I love it. It's really awesome. Twitter, what's that? Do you mean you'll pit it to your ex? I don't know why Elon did that. Rebranding takes such a long time, and it's like he just wanted to do something to be edgy. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, the logo, it looks cool. It looks interesting, but I'm not really sold on it. I liked the bird better because it's something that holds nostalgia for people. It's something that made an iconic mark on the industry. Like that, you can't replace a Twitter bird. Let's see. Good. How's your day? It's been going good. It was pretty chill for the most part. I got a lot done today outside. I was able to finally get the garbage out, which I was putting off for like a couple of days. Let's see. I think it would look a little different on my skin, but it looks cute on you. Yeah, that's the one thing. Like it's depending on the season. I can be really, really pale or a little bit darker during the summer. This is like the darkest that I'll go technically, but during the winter, I look as pale as the bottom of my foot, and it's not right. My natural skin tone, it changes like a chameleon sometimes, but this is the darkest blush that I'll ever go for. It's kind of like a peachy looking kind of bronzer. It's strange the way that like to describe it to an extent. But yeah, no, like I love MAC blushes. Like whenever I see your picture, I think that you would look really good in like a peachy coral or like a pinky coral because I love those as well. Those would look so nice. Your day is good. I'm glad your day is good. That's awesome to hear. Let's see. I just want to see if there's any other questions that I missed. But yeah, no, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to update you guys on because I know that there was one other thing that I wanted to update you guys on before I left the stream. I'm also from New Jersey, but I currently live in New York. That was my goal ever since I was a kid. I wanted to live in New York full time, so finally did it. But yeah, I was trying to remember what was the other thing I wanted to tell you guys. I'm trying to remember. My brain just did a brain fart. It just went out the other way. um, I can't remember what I wanted to tell you guys. This is very strange, but you know what? Once I remember, I'll like write it in the community tab or something like that. Oh, nope. I remember what I was going to tell you guys. Okay. So, in regards to the videos that are going out this week, you see the schedule on the community page, but it's going to be very all over the place since I don't know when I'm getting that email necessarily. I have the video update for partner on my Patreon. So I have that, but I it could go up at any time. That's why I put it in the community tab as it being at the end of the week because I'm not really sure when this is gonna come through. So once I have that email, I'll know everything going forward. Everything is very much up in the air right now. Edison East Coast. Oh, nice, very nice, very very nice. So right before I go, if you guys have any questions or anything that you guys want to like discuss or anything that you want to know in regards to content, please ask away because I'm not going to be doing a live stream probably until I want to say beginning or the next week of August. Let me just check the calendar really quickly. Yeah, probably not until like yeah, first week of August. I won't be doing any until then. I won't be doing any live streams. So if you guys have any questions right now, ask them. Excuse me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to film that Vampire Masquerade video. That one's going to be really fun. Basically, it's just going to be talking about like the history. Excuse me. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, talking about like some of the history, why I think that this game needs a remake and some other stuff, which I'm not gonna say obviously until the video comes out. The new logo is being compared to the Xbox Series X logo. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. X is a very versatile logo, and I think it's under the trademark of Zuckerberg's Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure though. I never catch these, but all the best. Good luck with getting the email, James. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you, dude. Maybe they won't send an email. Maybe they'll send Markiplier to tell you. I wish they had messengers like that to help people that they were partner. That would make it a lasting memory. Even my dementia would remember. That would be amazing. That would be incredible. Oh my gosh. I would love it. I'm by the way, I'm not making fun of dementia. I hope you guys know that that was just like that was a joke. That was a joke. Okay? Let's see. Any favorite game and music then colors. Let's see. Favorite game Bloodborne. Favorite music it's between symphonic metal and yes, I'm trying to think. Symphonic metal or alternative. And colors. You guys see the color of my setup right now. It's mostly white, silver, neutral, those kinds of colors. I tend to gravitate towards more the most. Microsoft has it for gaming, Facebook for social stuff, the copyright to X. Okay, yeah. And then that's the thing. Like, I don't even bother to look into the copyright for that. Maybe a little. Let's see. Apex games are iconic. I hope to see more. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because I do those first time playing videos as a way to get to see what kind of extracurricular videos you guys lean more towards. So now I know that you guys want to see more Apex. You guys want to see more Mortal Kombat, which is interesting because it's not a game that I technically would gravitate towards, but a lot of my friends enjoy it. And I enjoy the story of Mortal Kombat. It's fascinating to me. Um, I don't necessarily know if I'm going to be playing the new one that's coming out. I'll have to think about it. But I know I kind of want to do a review on it, regardless if I play it on the channel or not. So yeah, I'm really tempted to like do some playthroughs here and there or streams of Mortal Kombat. I think that would be really fun to do. Um, and Destiny. I love Destiny too so much. So much fun. And more yes, and Slorgano mentioned more Returnal as well. Those will be primarily live streams though. Let's see. When you say symphonic metal, I think of Dream Theater. Those and We Are the Fallen. Now it's more rock. I think it is We Are the No, We Are the Fallen. What was it? Within Temptation. That's the one I was thinking for. And Delane. They're a band from Sweden, I believe. Are you an LGBTQ plus friendly channel or not? I am indeed. Yeah. I'm part of the LGBTQ plus community. Let's see. My favorite color is black. My favorite music is R&B for radio 107.5. Nice. I like that. Let's see. Or my favorite game is Call of Duty. I also have Call of Duty World at War 2008. I've heard that those are really good actually. I returned Returnal. Oh no. Oh, what was it that you didn't like about it if you don't mind me asking? Because I remember whenever I first got into it, I didn't know that it was that it was what is it? A game kind of like Hades of where you die and then you have to start back from the beginning. But, I'm a masochist, so I play Souls games on the daily, so you kind of have to be good. Yes, are you kidding me? My channel is always in support of everyone just to be themselves. Just to be you, genuinely you. Hey Justin, what's going on? I don't know if you covered this at the start of your stream, late to the party. What did you think about Armored Core gameplay? I did not cover this at all, actually. I have never played an Armored Core game in my life, so the game's release, while it's really cool, I don't have much of a say in it. So I think it's interesting. I didn't watch the newest stuff that came out from it because it's not something that I was really interested in. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's exciting for the fans who are interested in it. I never played an Armored Core game before, so I don't have any opinions on it. Do you like K-pop girl? Yes, I do. I love Blackpink. I love Jessie. Jessie, she is amazing. She was born and raised in New Jersey, same as me, so I kind of have that connection with her there. She's absolutely incredible rapper. Um, what was the other one? What was the other one? I can't remember the other one that I liked. That was a girl group. I don't know why, but those are the ones that I like for right now. I didn't get a chance to play it. I borrowed it, and then a family emergency kept me from playing it. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Well, anytime you get a chance to possibly replay it, I would highly recommend it. The story is very good. It's one of those stories of where it makes you think about different avenues of how it can be approached. I also have GTA 3 2001 and GTA Vice City 2002 or San Andreas 2004. Oh, that actually reminds me, I'm going to be doing a playthrough at some point of my first Grand Theft Auto game. I'm very excited. Have I watched the new Barbie movie? I have not yet. I really want to. I want to watch that, and I want to watch Oppenheimer because one of my favorite actors is in it. The one who is the main protagonist of Peaky Blinders. I absolutely love that actor. He's amazing. The way that he approaches all of his roles are so different and they're so unique. Oh my God, he's still my heart. Jessie's so funny and relatable. I love her. Right? Oh my God. I learned a lot of my Korean from her. Like the way that she talks, and then she'll translate sometimes what she's saying. So she, like a lot of the people who are in chat or like who only speak English can understand her, and I love that she does that. It's so cool. It looks amazing, so I can't wait to actually own it, but that'll have to wait till Christmas. Understandable completely. It's one of those things of where like that game is a time sink. So be sure you like have enough time to get into different runs and everything because oh my god. Oh my god. I want to do the double feature Oppenheimer and then Barbie. I want to do that too. I need to have a day completely clear just to do that. I need to do that in my life because Barbie, it looks so fun and it looks so sweet. And it's one of those, I don't know, weird times in um, pop history of where we see two iconic movies back to back in the same kind of showing. It's really, I think it's fascinating. Barbieheimer. Both Barbie and Oppenheimer are excellent. I would recommend seeing Oppenheimer on the biggest screen possible. That absolutely. I am very excited about this movie. Now that you say that, because the bigger the screen, the better. I think maybe. Also, Barbie was hella amazing. You loved it. Ooh, okay. I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Was so absurd and so good. See, I love movies that don't take themselves too seriously, and you can just be there and enjoy it for what it is. That's the same thing with games. Like the way in which I approached a lot of the Uncharted games was the way that I kind of had this mindset of where not every single game has to be this kind of like monumental explosion of awesomeness and chaos and everything. It can just be what it is, and it can be chaotically funny. It can be just absolutely absurd at some points, but it's genuine in that. And I find that the most attractive part of a lot of games and a lot of movies is that they don't apologize for what their mission is. They just are. Both great films. That's really good to hear. The largest screen in the world is in Germany, so get your passport ready. Oh my goodness gracious. I would love to go to Germany sometime. I really would. I hear the food is absolutely wonderful there. So much is in IMAX aspect ratio and is cropped on normal showings. Ooh, gosh. So no 920 1080p there, huh? Oh man, hold on one second, guys. I told you by the end of this water, I'm gonna be pink like Seabiscuit. There's no escaping it. All right, so before I get going, I'm just gonna check my email one more time. Um, dang it, nothing. Darn it, nothing. I'm so nervous. I'm so, this is why I'm saying like if I end up getting this at like 3 in the morning or something, I'm still posting about it Isn't Oppenheimer like It's 3 hours long. That makes me so excited. That makes me so excited. Oh my gosh, it's actually a long movie. That's so good. Okay, wait a second. How long is Barbie? Because that makes me think that I should watch Barbie first and then see Oppenheimer. That could be that could be something I could do this weekend actually. I'd have to double check with my schedule and everything. I'd have to literally take the entire day just to plan out and be like, okay, let's get this bread. Let's see. Some conservatives are raging because there was one trans actress in the Barbie movie, and she was just a normal character, nothing out of the ordinary. Kind of wild that there's such a moral panic. What? Why would I don't get why people are are getting so up in a rage about someone who's trans in a movie acting. This is the representation that people need in the industry. Like, what? People are getting upset over that? Really? That's wild to me. That's absolutely wild. Barbie's an hour and 45 minutes. Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm for sure seeing that first and then getting an extra bucket of popcorn and watching Oppenheimer. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oppenheimer is too short at 3 hours long. Is that sarcasm? I can't tell tone through text. No, do Oppenheimer first so Barbie can lift your speed. That's okay. I want to be in constant state of decay. I'm fine. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. Troll accounts exist to create fake outrage. No, I understand that, but it's just if that's true, that's a bit wild to me, honestly. Like I mean, people know I'm bi, but it's one of those things of where like people will create fake outrage around that. I'm not saying with me in particular. I'm saying with like people who are bisexual or people who are trans or people who, represent as something as opposed to what what people don't like, and it's that's just what it is at the end of the day. People get mad because they want to get mad, and I think that is the worst way to live ever. Because if someone in the LGBTQIA community is making someone else angry just by existing, what? Make it make sense, please. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I want my movies to be 6 hours long. I think I would fall asleep. I cut it off at 3. Oh my goodness gracious. I really honestly like I hope what I hope is that this is going off topic a little bit because I don't normally talk about politics. I don't normally talk about um a lot of stuff because I get very anxious very quickly about certain things. So I'm only going to say this once. People who troll, that's one thing, but there is actual like a lot of hate that exists in this world. I don't want ever people to feel like they have to how do I want to word this? I don't want people to feel like they are excluded or alienated ever. A lot of these troll accounts, that's exactly what they're doing. They're making people feel excluded and alienated because they have nothing better to do with their lives. So, for sure, there are supposedly people who think that every military movie is a love letter to Trump, which is ridiculous. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like like I was almost going into the army, right? I don't think I ever told you guys this, but I almost went into the army when I was 17. And it was because my family were basically all army. For all intents and purposes, I was an army brat. And my father, he was in the, in like doing army and stuff like that when he was younger. My mother's father was in World War II. One of my uncles was in Vietnam. A lot of my family has been in the army. My cousin was in Afghanistan. So there is so much respect that I have for at least the people who I know personally who have fought for this country. And the way that everything is being turned upside down right now, where we can't, and I know it's going to sound so cringe, but the way that we can't all just get along and understand that people just want to exist. People just want to exist. Whether that's people who are in the LGBTQIA community, whether it's people who are marginalized, whether it's people who are Jewish, whether it's people who we just want to exist. That's it. That's the basis of everything. We just want to have our rights, and that's it. Let's see. Minority Twitter only accounts for 1% of the people in the US. It feels bigger in the scope because we see it online. Yeah, absolutely. I can agree with that. I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League. Is 4 hours long, and I watched it twice in a row. Once in English, second in Spanish. That's actually boss material right there. I like that. I think did you say something to me about that? I think I did. Did I? I'm pretty sure I did. I think we had this conversation as well too. Um, but yeah, no, Vindex, you bring up such an important topic when you talk about what you were saying before, because these are things that I wish a lot of my peers would discuss, and I understand why they don't. I really do, because it's anxiety inducing a lot of the time. I have very strong opinions about, a lot of things that are going on. Do I discuss it? I don't, because I don't need the anxiety from people. I'm a progressive person. I'm also I am also, someone who has dealt with a lot of shit in my life. But for me, whenever I look at my content and how I want to do things online, I want to be your guys' escape. It's why I don't talk about a lot of this stuff. It's why you're probably seeing me right now kind of nervous about it as well. So I want to address this stuff, but I also know that if I addressed it on Twitter, I would also get shit for it as well. Why am I covered in gold? Because that is my mindset. Golden. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate you sharing the link. Listen, I will stop checking once they give me the damn email. I swear I'm gonna refresh that email a bajillion times, my guy. Like, my goodness gracious. But yeah, no, Vindex brings up an excellent topic for discussion. I think that's pretty cool, because I know I have the freedom to discuss a lot of this stuff with you guys here, and that's because I curated a community in where we can all speak our minds and not go on one another for just speaking our minds. And I think that's really awesome. I have a PC, desktop, laptop, and Xbox 360 or Xbox One. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have a Xbox Series X, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and PC, and a Game Boy Color. Next time we cover be covered in platinum only when it comes to Bloodborne. Hey, bazinga. Oh man, sometimes I am actually funny, I think. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. I can be funny, I promise. I hide it very well with my cringy behavior. That's nice. Also, I got a regular laptop, Dell E6 430 Intel Core IV Pro. Very nice. That's awesome. That's very, very awesome, my dude. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to touch on. Excuse me, beforehand. If there's any other questions or comments that you guys have, then let me know. Because I love live streaming, and I always get on so many tangents whenever we do this, because I plan to do just a short live stream, and we're almost at 2 hours right now. That's how fast time goes. That's how fast time goes. But I do want to say a big shout out to the new people who came in. I think a new person who came in here is Vindex. Appreciate them coming in. I don't know their pronouns, so I'm going to default to Vindex. Correct me if I'm wrong on what your pronouns are and what you would like to be called. Um, Join Discord. Very nice, Largando. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to grow the Discord. We're at a little bit over 100 people, I think, in the Discord, which is wild. So thank you guys for joining. Do I play guitar? I do play guitar. I actually, hold on one second. I do play guitar. I don't know why I did that. You have an accord. One second. co-op sometime. That would actually be pretty cool. Do I have the capo? Yes, I have the capo. I've been playing guitar since I was like 10 years old. So, things you didn't know about Ariel. Is that on the right one? I think it's on the right fret. That needs to be tuned. Hella tuned. That would be amazing. Last of Us Part 3. I'm waiting for that. I need that in my life. I haven't played guitar in like probably a week. I used to play the violin. I used to play too, and I got too traumatized from playing because my violin teacher would always yell at me. So, oh my goodness gracious. I think I need the fretboard a little bit higher. Yeah, that sounds nice. Yeah, there was one song I remember. I think it was Ed Sheeran's "When Your Legs Don't Work Like They Used to Before." Thinking out loud. What fret was that on? I think it was. What was it? When your legs don't work like they. I remember the chords for it. What was it? Like, see, these strings need to be tuned hella bad. Holy shit. They need to be tuned so bad. Oh my god. Let's see. I want to learn how to play the banjo. The banjo is a nice instrument. It really is. YouTube is messaging up my message. Messaging your message with a message. Oh my goodness gracious. I think there was one song. It was so difficult for me to learn how to play, but it was one from Hailstorm. Here's to us. It was like, here's to us. Here's to love. Do you like any music with the yelling? Yeah, I love death metal. Death metal is like one of my favorite genres of music, especially like the band Lorna Shore. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, these strings need to be tuned. I'm not gonna play anymore with that. That is just oof, rough. What the frick? Holy crap, my face. That. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. Oh man. But yeah, I like Lorna Shore. I like Sleep Token. Um, Mariana's Trench is not one with screaming, but he does do some screams in there. I like. Jeez, what was the other one? Pantera. One of my favorites. Yelling is like regular talking for me since I'm hard of hearing. That's the way actually my mom is. She'll be like, "Wait, are they yelling or are they just talking?" I was like, "They're yelling." I was like, and she said that's why I can hear them so well. So let's see. I'm just gonna check again. You guys, you know at this point how it's gonna work. And one notification from my email, and my heart suddenly just goes absolutely bonkers. My gosh. Okay, we're good. Let's see. Why are corner desks so much cooler than normal ones? Um, because they're just built different. Pun intended. I dig me some Mariana's Trench. The guy Josh Ramsey is just such an incredible singer. So good. I'm trying to think of New York, New Jersey specific bands. Yeah, I think that Bon Jovi from New Jersey, My Chemical Romance also from New Jersey. I only found out the other day Sleep Token are a UK band. I had no clue. Yep, they are from the UK. But on my pizza and pastas. Do you ever hear of Glassjaw every time I die? Never heard that before. Please don't drive yourself crazy or I will you to death. Listen, I am already partially not so. That's just how I am. I run with a bag of nutso potato chips. See, bag of nutso. See. Tried to make puns. We try to make puns up in here. We try to make puns every single day. Puns are a part of this family. It is a part of this hipster clan. If you want to be a part of the hipster clan, you gotta be with the puns. I don't make the rules. Technically, I do. It's my hipster clan. So. Oh my goodness. Oh, so you guys, I am going to get going. I'm going to record that video for Vampire the Masquerade. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to touch base with you guys. After I finish the three other games I have besides Final Fantasy 16 to review and everything. After I finish those, then the new list for what games are going to be reviewed are going to be out. I wish that YouTube in the community section had a pinned section so you could like pin the like a comment or something like that the way Twitter does, because that would make it so much easier for me to update different things on schedules or game reviews or something like that. Please, YouTube, make that happen. I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, let's see. So what you're saying is that you're punny. I am. I'm one with the puns. Very punny. You already know I'm one with the puns. You are very punny. Even in your streams, whenever I lurk, you're rolling in the deep. Oh my gosh. Roll with the punch it. Better. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Tokyo? Welcome to the stream. How are you, dude? I hope you're doing well. We are literally just about to end because I've been streaming for almost 2 hours, and I covered, just to give you guys a rundown, for those of you who are just coming in right now, we just covered things that are going to be happening after I hit partner. Update Tokyo, who's just coming in. I sent in my partner application last night, so now it's just a waiting game. Hopefully by tomorrow I hear something because I have a celebration planned on Saturday. Okay. Good little bait. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Getting that relaxation. That's really good. What else? I updated everyone that the next game that's going to be on the channel is Fallout 4 after I finish Final Fantasy 16. And then there's just going to be some changes like, taking the weekends off more or less and everything like that. Probably start up mine in a second. That's very nice. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. Have fun with your stream. And I'm going to finish up filming the videos that need to go out. Tomorrow is going to be an episode of Final Fantasy 16 part 12. It's going to be a little bit longer. I know it was short for yesterday's. I'm sorry about that. But yes, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Thank you to the new people who are here for coming, for lurking, for being here, for everything. I appreciate you all, babes. Thank you so much for coming by, and I'll see you all in the next stream or video.